I bought my parents a $500,000 house for their retirement. A month later, I dropped by unannounced and found my mom crying in the laundry room, my dad sleeping on an air mattress in the garage, and my brother's wife giving a tour to her friends, calling it their new home. My brother smirked and said, "It's only fair we get it now. They've had their turn." I walked through the front door, held up the deed, and the entire room went dead silent. My brother went pale. His wife froze mid-gesture. One of her friends whispered, "I thought you said this was yours." "It's complicated," my brother stammered. I pulled out my phone. "Let me uncomplicate it." I opened the Ring doorbell app I'd quietly installed 2 weeks earlier, after Mom's voice sounded wrong on our last call. Should I play the footage from last Tuesday? The one where you're moving Mom and Dad's furniture into storage while Mom's literally begging you to stop? His wife's face went white. "We were just reorganizing." "Or Wednesday," I continued, scrolling, "when you told the insurance agent this was your primary residence." "That's fraud, by the way." The tour group started edging toward the door. My brother held up his hands. "Spencer, you're embarrassing yourself. They needed help. We stepped up. You live 2 hours away." "Right. Let me show everyone how you stepped up." I walked to the master bedroom they'd claimed, opened the closet, their clothes, their shoes. I pointed to the nightstand. "See that? Mom's insulin kit. She's diabetic, needs it twice a day. But you moved her to the guest room upstairs and the one without bathroom access. She's 67 with bad knees." One of the friends gasped. "Oh my God, it was temporary," my brother's wife said quickly. "Until we figured out what? How to steal a house." I opened the garage door. Dad's air mattress was deflated in the corner next to a space heater and folding chair. "Dad's out here because he had hip replacement surgery 3 months ago. Can't do stairs, but I guess that wasn't important when you wanted the master suite." My brother's jaw tightened. "They said it was fine. They said it was fine because you made them feel like guests in their own home." I turned to the friends. "Did she tell you my parents were paying rent to live here? $400 a month to live in the house I bought them." The room went completely silent. My brother's wife grabbed her purse. "We don't have to listen to this." "You're right," I said. "You have 48 hours to move out. Everything you took gets returned to its original place. Dad's recliner, Mom's sewing table, all of it. And if I catch either of you on this property after that, I'm filing a police report for trespassing and fraud." My brother stepped forward. "You can't just kick us out. We have rights." I held up the deed. "Read it. My name, my house, my rules. The only people with rights here are Mom and Dad." His wife yanked his arm. "Let's go, now." As they rushed out, I heard her hiss. "I told you he'd find out eventually." The friends scattered like roaches. One of them actually apologized to me on the way out. When the door finally closed, Mom came out of the laundry room. She didn't say anything, just walked over and hugged me so tight I could barely breathe. Dad shuffled in from the garage, still in his robe, and shook his head. "Took you long enough, kid. Why didn't you call me?" I asked. Mom pulled back, wiping her eyes. "We didn't want to cause trouble. He's your brother. He's a con artist," I said. "How long has this been going on?" Dad sighed. "About 2 weeks after we moved in. Started small. Could we stay a few nights while their apartment was being fumigated? Then it was a week. Then they just never left." I looked around at the evidence of their takeover. My parents' wedding photos shoved into a corner. The good china I'd bought Mom replaced with cheap IKEA plates. Even the thermostat had a lock on it. I took the next month off work, stayed with them while we reset everything, hired a lawyer who sent my brother a cease and desist so airtight he couldn't even drive past the house without risking legal action, changed all the locks, installed cameras on every entrance. My brother tried calling once. I answered on speaker with my parents there. He wanted to talk it out like adults. I told him adults don't charge their parents rent to live in a house someone else bought them. Then I hung up. We never heard from him again.